how to remove my sulfur or my iron in my North Carolina well water. Guys, whether you're in Pasquotank County, across the Virginia line, Currituck County, we can keep on going down the coast and come on west. A lot of you are facing generally about the same thing in most well water. There are tannins and other things that you run into. And of course, we could put out a long list. This video is really targeting the sulfur and the iron and really what to look for and how to treat it. We'd always advise you, if you want a free consultation, give us a call. We can do a lot of things over the phone. Sometimes we do have to test in person to see whether this is oxidized iron, ferrous iron, or ferric iron. Some of you guys, when you move into the home, they require you to have that well water test, and it's usually just a bacterial test. They don't care whether you can do a load of laundry or not. They just want to know if you have salmonella or E. coli. Basically, is basically one of the main tests that you have to get done, even for refinances, things like that. So this video is just geared to kind of point you in the right direction a little bit, and to also give you a little bit of comfort that, as crazy as that water may seem, it may be coming out orange. All of it's treatable. Water's water. It was at some point in a really nasty state, whether you run city water or well water. It's the city does a lot of the things that we're going to do here prior to them sending it through all the pipes and coming into people's homes. So the iron, two types, ferrous and ferric iron. You want to know whether or not this iron is oxidizing early or not, and then the level of iron. You can remove a little bit of iron, especially when you get into dissolved iron. Up to about 2 parts of iron is kind of a good number to be thinking about. I would stop trying to remove that with a water softener after that, and it has to be dissolved iron. But we are the exclusive representative for over 25, 27 lows all the way down the coast, even over towards the getting west off the coast of North Carolina. We come behind people doing it themselves all the time. The associates, we love them in Lowe's and we love them in Home Depot and other places, but they're doing their best with the knowledge they have, and sometimes they tell you, yeah, get this system here. Well, I'll tell you, especially for the sulfur, we're mainly talking about the iron to start off with, but that's a gas. You cannot take that out with a water softener. Yes, some things happen for the first 2-3 weeks, and especially if you've got a carbon system or something, they'll help you for 2 or 3 weeks. Then you start to see those things get saturated. But that gas has to be oxidized out. So back to the iron. If you're over really 2 parts of dissolved iron, I'd really be looking into exclusive iron system. Behind me, you can see the Protector Series iron Sulfur Breaker. It is a beast. It does oxidize, take out all of the iron, and we do a lifetime warranty on that equipment. It's a 1-year labor warranty. So 5 years down the road, we couldn't stay in business if we couldn't get our labor covered, if you had to have something done to it. But these machines will take out all the iron, get out, especially if you have any sulfur with that iron, we're straight going to that period. It'll do both of those at the same time without using any salt. It's not softening the water. That's a big difference. If we go back to taking out 2 parts or less of the dissolved iron, you can do that with the water softener if it's not oxidized iron. Again, all we are is a phone call away. This doesn't have to be overwhelming you taking a bunch of crazy notes. I will tell you, for the people that shop online and really go look at all the Chinese equipment on there that says Aqua this, H2O this, if their equipment was quality, they would have a dealer putting them in. But as a water treatment company, I can just tell you, you can't stay in business if you're not using quality stuff, because it's a service cost. When you have to honor those warranties and come back and come back and come back, 2-3 calls, you took the profit out of your transaction already. So using quality equipment is paramount when you're messing with iron. Iron ends up being like a tar or resin. It sticks to about everything it touches. Then it starts to accumulate on itself. But ferric iron, if you have oxidized iron, let's just say that water's even slightly coming out orange, get water softener out of your vocab, you're gonna have to go to an iron system that exclusively removes the iron before you ever run that into a water softener or anything else that you're gonna try to filter out. When you get into the iron, pH does need to be at least 6.0. One of the things that if you're chasing multiple problems, just know that you always have to take that iron out first. If you're chasing tannins, if you're chasing hardness, all of those, everything will be destroyed with iron if you don't remove it out first. In the spirit of trying to keep these videos short and sweet, we're going to close that out right there. Just keep in mind with the sulfur, the iron sulfur breaker here, we'll take out all of that at one time, doesn't use salt. And in the most extreme circumstances, sometimes we have to upsize those. We use these systems for irrigation as well. I mean, we'll go on these 20-foot irrigation in neighborhoods with the 20-foot irrigation wells, and they're staying in their sidewalk, staying in their house, and we'll use those to take those out as well. Again, it's awesome because they don't use salt. And I hope this video helps you guys out. Give us a call, check out. We have a ton of videos for all kinds of situations, especially with well water. And then just for education, we try to make these videos not blasting you with a product the entire time you're sitting here trying to learn something, having to close out screens and all that stuff. So hope you enjoyed it. Any more questions, check us out or give us a call.